Alright, man, we on for some night games. And it's like we're at war, folks. It's like we're at war with our men. Right? It's pretty bummed, man. Pretty bummed out about that. God.
And the Roadrunners will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Gets away.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Running back goes in motion. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Got it! And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He caught it, and he will score! UT San Antonio. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. You should have ran a better route.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Running back searching for a hole. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback will audible. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
This nigga here, bro.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
UTSA 7, Alabama 0.
Oh, shit.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The back goes in motion. On the move. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for
it's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Jordan. He's got great speed.
On that weak shit.
Just a tremendous
The cheesy bitch.
return.
Got a
Great
cheesy
run,
bitch
great speed and vision to
on
really
our
set up
hands.
this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The RPO fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Mahomes. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, it's loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Just an outstanding return.
Fumble play, boy.
Offense in business at the 45.
It's a fumble play, boy.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Fumble play, boy.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Picks up the first down. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback checking the play. Using his feet. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude.
Snags it on the right. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Mahomes. Working that left side now.
That was there, bro.
They make the stop,
I
but
just
the
didn't see that
swift
shit.
rolling catches plenty to give them a 1st down.
Don't you just love the big boys? When the big boys up front do their job and create a great pocket, and the quarterback has time now to survey the field and take shots down the field and make huge plays.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. They're bringing heat, trying to get to him. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And that one will put them up here in the second half. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Toss to the outside. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defense's speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Who needs that smell salt? Goodness gracious, that linebacker just opened the eyes of the running back, running through the hole and hitting him right in the mouth.
And, man, he may have to have the molars checked out after that one, but at least he was able to hang on to the football.
Secure that football. It is hard to do when you get hit that hard, especially when you get that face right there on the football. Nice job by the back holding on to the ball.
They'll go with a direct snap.
Thank you, bro, because I need to control nigga in the neutral zone.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, UTSA 14, Alabama 10.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Alabama quickly back to the line. The give to the tailback. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
To the air, it's Jordan. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Keeps the legs moving. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. They go right back to it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Back to throw, it's Jordan. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Oh, no, the ball popped
Let's
out.
go.
This could change things. Oh, the loose ball recovered by the offense, but they don't have enough for the 1st down. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Grab behind the line. It's Gordon. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, double the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, the power run here. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the 1st.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can.
And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the...
Fucking cheesy. These be so fucking cheesy, bro. I'll start with that first fucking drive. Niggas be so goddamn cheesy. Man, so cheesy. You won by 4, cheesy. Hey, goddamn. I don't know how to get to that shit. Dude, dog shit. Run a boy by 4 running cheese, you're trash.
Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Offense working from the pistol. Wide receiver coming across in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Sports across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
See how he on the block. My boy got down.
Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Now improvising. Blasted as he lets it go. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
Really nice run there. No, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Yeah, I guess.
We love to see that
I don't know, bro.
defense, right? It's like Ben don't.
But y'all spamming the same plays, bro.
On this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Direct snap. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep, moving toward the end zone, and fumble! They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on
That's
the
a first
field.
down, bro.
We'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
We not getting automatic first down on that?
Some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, you know, and the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
A run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive
Flat
at
line.
their own 25.
Got the YSL Demon.
Offense set on first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Missouri 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Missouri gets to the line quickly. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Now on first down from the 28. On the ground, it's Jordan.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. A shot toward the end zone. Another.
Nigga moving
incompletion
weird,
on
bro.
3rd down. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Thank you, bro. You a weird ass nigga.
And the defense comes up big and they take over.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Movement here from the tight end. To the ground with the back. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll keep it on the ground. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They're going to ride this running back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Gonna run it. It's Jordan.
I knew he was gonna shed it.
On that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Fighting off the defender. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Alabama quickly. The Sooners will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down for this offense. Power football with the run. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy is going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys. And there's
See that fucking switch stick? You see that shit? That shit was dope, boy. That shit was nice.
After a solid return on the pick. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right? On defense, early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away to play like...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Floats it out in space. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too.
Oh,
How does
pass
he
the
fight
ball,
through
bro.
adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. Going to the running game. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Looking down the middle. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Pulls it in. It's Booker. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, full power, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the offense. From the gun. Give on the inside. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 3, Alabama 0.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Feeling some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
A designed run for the quarterback. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal, you try to pay this drive off, and this opportunity puts something on.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
Coming out with it, it's Branch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They want to run this quarterback. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Hand off from the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. Quick release by the QB. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the
And the ball's on the
Come
ground.
on, bro.
Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that
Three niggas right here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Sooners want to move quickly. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! Here comes the two-point try. And the defense on him, and he will go down, sacked on the two-point try. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Some early movement on the offensive line.
This shit here, they don't want me to win this game. They do not want me to win this game.
The offense set for a first
See how I just made 2 adjustments, bro, and they false starting, but when niggas can come out here and make fucking 18 adjustments, bro, and be fucking gone, bro.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Quick tempo here for the offense. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got his man on the right. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. One more snap coming before halftime. Quick pass on the fly motion. Crosses the 45. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
That's the end of the first half.
No.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. return coming, he'll call for the fair catch. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just, you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here they're trying to get it to the edge.
Thank you.
Not a whole lot of room to run.
Thank you for equal bullshit, bro. Cause how you
A lot of times you want those big
look at that, bro?
You want those splash plays,
How you
but
fucking
sometimes
already
you're gonna take some
you
risks.
already on the outside, bro, but they got you
But
motherfucking
if you continue to run it, you can
you already on the outside, bro, but they got you
Otherwise,
motherfucking
you're
they
just
just
gonna
motherfucking
abandon
peel
it.
back
Now it's
in.
just gonna be a passing game.
Where's the
throw.
flag?
Got the quick pass. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Where's the flag, bro?
Third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Back to pass. It's
Come
Jordan.
on.
Gets open down the middle.
I'm there, bro. They keep doing me some weird shit, bro. Like, what is that?
Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to
Keep
their
doing
eye
me
on
some
him.
fucking weird shit, bro.
He is a versatile back.
Snap it to the back.
Keep doing me some fucking weird shit, bro.
Down, stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the
He'll take the deep shot. And it's home.
Keep doing some weird shit, bro.
Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You playing the whole game just for that lame shit, pussy.
Bye-bye. Let me help you out. You go to exit menu and concede. You ain't scoring on me.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch.
You gotta do a block, bro. Chip block or something, I'm out of that, bro.
Dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20.
Chip block or something, I'm out of that, bro. I ain't even ran this shit, bro. Not even running all my plays, bro. I'm really taking it easy on, bro. Trying to run different plays, bro.
The Tide offense
Niggas just need to
rolls
calm
onto the
down,
field.
bro.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll go with a direct snap.
Hey, move, my nigga. If I could hit a hole, bro, I'm gone, bro.
Alabama pushing the tempo. Direct snap.
If I could hit a hole, bro, I'm gone, bro.
To the 25, a pickup of 2. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are
Yeah, they
going to
just did some
dial
weird
up
shit,
plays
bro.
intended for you, especially
Wasting
on
time,
third
bro.
down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the
This
biggest
game is
downs
so
of this
weird,
game,
bro.
we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma 19, Alabama 0.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They get to the line quickly.
That's how it's done, and it's an easy decision when you get it. There's no second guessing when you get it. Nice job by the offense converting the 4th down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They've got him looking one, but they're going to throw it. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Alabama! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
With the grab and
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting...
Oh man, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. What's your nigga name? Is Teapot 14.
But you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And he added the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass.
Points he's not supposed to have, bro. Keep in
They
mind,
are
bro.
running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Here's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it. But now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Touchdown Sooner! And the punishment has been extended.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Branch.
Come on, man.
He was hoping
That niggas be that bumping Ryan shit be fucking killing me, bro.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, that's just bad.
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush
Terrible.
this one down the toilet.
4.4 yards is trash, bro.
Best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
Counting these whole ass games, bro. Oh, they be counting these whole ass games. First. Same nigga.
The Sooners will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. A first down for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Danced his way through traffic, pick up for 4 to the 19.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down.
He lagging. He wasn't doing this shit before, bro.
A cornerstone of the
That was that
Alabama
goofy shit,
program
bro.
really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quick pass on the jet motion. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
And that's a gut punch, especially for the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense, but give the defense a ton of credit. They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up in a 4th down.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation.
Bro, what the fuck is that, man?
Go for it and you fail and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised.
What is that, dog? Why do they do that shit? I'm getting there and strafing, bro. They're not letting me strafing. They're not letting me strafe in the backfield, bro. They're not letting me strafe in the backfield.
Makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook.
It's pick 6, bro. The game is fucking sparing this nigga, dog.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Jordan. Completes it in the middle. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
Had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Caught close to the marker, it's Cameron. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback checking off. He's going to run it. Still on his feet. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 7, Alabama 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He'll take it himself.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
He works his
I
way
could literally just do this all game, my boy.
29,
While you running this, the same shit, bro.
The give from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jordan.
Why you passing like that, bro?
He can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody.
Why you passing like that, and why you taking that route?
Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th.
That's a deep route. But that's a deep route.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that.
And the ball is intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was. And because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
Delivers the contact. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown tie. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
What the fuck, bro?
David, to help.
Brings it in down the left side. Oh, look out! And
What's
he cruises his
they?
way to the
What?
house.
This game don't be picking the shit up, bro. That's why that shit be happening, bro.
And I just love the
Shit
execution.
crazy,
by this
bro.
offense. Late in the half, man,
You can't tell me niggas don't be doing shit,
Get
bro.
that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up.
The game do not be picking that shit up, bro.
Putting up numbers.
Cause there's no fucking way, bro.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking for room. It's Gordon. They bring him down.
Why they be what
on that one. Man, what a
how they pick and choose when they gonna fucking glue you to some shit, bro?
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. Immediately fires to the middle. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Cameron. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They're trying to get to him. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Alabama pushing the tempo. And back to the air on second down.
Man, oh my God.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Uncorks one to the middle. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking for a gap. It's Pacheco. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Alabama.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Jordan. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll give it to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Oklahoma 14, Alabama 10.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Dances away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box, as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires left. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. Bulldozes him. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And
Fucking
he's
go.
gonna take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've...
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. They stop him short.
I should kick the field goal.
I like it. This defense
I ain't kick the
plays
fucking field
aggressive
goal.
on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
He wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, as a quarterback,
Kick the
worst thing
fucking
you can do
field
is
goal,
throw
man.
out is
Fuck.
overthrow it, because the only thing that can happen is an incompletion like it did right there. The best thing to do sometimes is to underthrow, because your guy can come back, make the catch, or fight through and get a pass interference penalty.
Corners are going to bail. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's his 4th interception of the game.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Next up, 6. Second down coming up.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the move, it's Jordan. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
Should have kicked that fucking field goal, man.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 17, Oklahoma 14.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll run it on the counter. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
The 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown and make this a 2-possession game.
Oh yeah, we going. And he outside.
Here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
Touchdown, Bama! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Number 6.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Knock it in, man. Niggas ain't on shit. Niggas ain't hitting on shit.
Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete.
See what I'm running?
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
How you gonna stop it?
This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest the deepest, widest the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Getting some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. He wants a big play here late.
For the ball.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left
Just
ahead.
went for the ball. I'm going for the ball.
But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He's looking to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
Buddy boy. T-Pot 14. Back to the block list, man. How I get to my block list, bro? Hold on. Bro, this shit fucking stupid, bro. That shit need to be set, bro. Like a set thing, bro. Like. And create some of the player settings. Alright, nigga vibing. Trying to create no group with this nigga. Niggas poo poo. Niggas poo poo. Okay, look, man, let's get it and get it over with. Oh, brother.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
This nigga here, dog. Oh my God.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Offense getting set for first down. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football, and we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off.
Open runway ahead. He's at the 10.
Good shit.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Alabama pushing the tempo. On 3rd and short, they're giving it to the tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down as they come over the football 1 minute to go here in the first. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's open on the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah,
got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. And the D deny them on second and goal. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal.
Come on, that's a pig, bro.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Alabama quickly back to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Good timing on the quick out. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
the best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Offense gets set for second down. Touch pass on the run. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum. Going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here come the Irish back on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Runs through a tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Got it, looking for the first down.
Why? I don't even know who the fuck I got. I'm thinking I got the right fucking person.
Pick up and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Why y'all jogging, bro?
Steamrolls his way ahead.
Y'all just stood side by side and just started fucking jogging, bro.
Second and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Now, when I can run the football
That should be
like that on 1st
fucking
down,
crazy, bro. I hate when they do that shit, bro.
Stay way ahead of the sticks.
Make them do the dumbest shit.
Now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a crease. It's Jordan. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years. And the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're...
Just
Like, dog, nothing's registering, bro.
Just what they were looking
Nothing's
for, and
fucking
he's got him
registering,
set
bro.
up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back. And he's got that here.
Him, bro.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put
Nothing's
a lot
fucking
on the
registering,
offensive
bro.
line to go out and really
Nothing.
try and establish
I can't even play how I want to play, bro, because the plays ain't fucking picking up, bro.
That early in this game, running the football.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Fires downfield.
Thank you.
And that's going to be incomplete.
You're not letting me switch to him.
No flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not letting me fucking switch to him at all, bro.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Mahomes. Gets it out fast. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Passes.
Thank you for halftime, bro.
Do it for the first
Thank you for
half.
halftime. Jesus Christ, this game is fucking terrible. Jesus Christ, this game is fucking terrible.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have
What do the
used
bullshit
that
be,
there.
bro?
Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're throwing for it on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop
Hate
for
this game, bro.
defense
Nigga
to
caught
turn
it.
over on down.
It really was a fucking fumble for what they were fucking saying, bro. Because the nigga had the fucking ball, bro.
You get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone.
But they can catch that and nobody reacting, bro.
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
But he can catch that and nobody react, bro. This little ass nigga can catch that, bro. But the big ass tight end dropping passes,
When I'm
bro.
an offensive coordinator and I see
Come
a
on.
short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the
Make it
defense
make
gave you.
sense, EA.
Great job by the offensive coordinator.
About to kick it away after scoring the
Make it
touchdown.
make sense, EA.
He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop form will get you the football game.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's
Snap the ball, bro. What the fuck are we doing?
To the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
So forever to snap the ball, bro.
If every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Snap it to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll go with a direct snap. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the run, now to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. He's off to the races. Running inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown time.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
17, Alabama, 14.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Corner's going to give them room. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They ran it on first down, now on second. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Mahomes. Starting to feel a little pressure. Smashes through.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll give it to him again.
Can he pick up the big hit, bro? Because I'm coming around the corner trying to lay the fucking hat, bro. Look, come around the corner clean, bro.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella.
But he can catch that, bro.
By the defense, just a short
They can catch them, bro. What?
The defense, they're tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try
But
to
they can fucking catch them.
In a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Inside the 30.
Shit trash,
He's
bro.
brought
This game
down,
dog
but
shit,
not
bro.
before they pick
This
up the
game
big
dog
first
shit.
down.
And if it
Niggas,
ain't
my
broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according
How
to
is it
plan
I
right
can't
now.
get
They've
the
been able to
catch?
stay on the field. They put some nice
But these
plays
niggas,
together,
I
back
can't
to
get the
back to
catch, the
back,
animation,
and they're
nothing.
bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice
I can't get the
for
catch, the
for
animation,
situations like
nothing.
this.
But they
Just keep
getting
doing what you're
everything,
doing.
and everything's
And
going
a
against
nice
me, bro.
run
Like,
there
that's
before the
crazy.
defense finally makes the stop. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Just trucks through it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Timeout called by the offense. We have
Dog shit, bro. This game is straight dog shit. This game is straight dog shit. Straight dog shit. Oh my god. Hold me with that one. And just trash. It's fucking trash. How am I getting this? I can't say it enough. Getting the same players in one of them packs, bro. This game dog shit. This game is 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 dog shit. Dog shit, dog shit.